The country is being held back, let's be clear, by politics and by a parliament that for the last 3.5 years has simply failed to discharge its basic promise, made umpteen times, to honour the mandate of the people and deliver Brexit. And that is why we must have this election now. I don't want an election in December under normal circumstances, nobody does, but we have no choice. We must get Brexit done. We have to clear this parliamentary blockage in this dino rod election, because we are, first of all, we're Democrats. There are millions of people who want to get Brexit done because they voted leave and they believe that the EU has evolved very substantially away from what people voted for in 1975. And then there are also huge numbers of people who may have voted Remain, and I include distinguished luminaries of the CBI amongst them, but who just want to respect the result of the referendum. And after 3.5 years, they think, we think, I think, it's time for the paralysis to end. And we have to get Brexit done because it's the best thing for our national mood and the best thing to take our country forward. And by the way, it's the best thing for the economy, because the worst thing now is the continuing economic uncertainty. People waiting to take on new staff or invest in property or just to invest in this country. The UK attracts phenomenal inward investment, 92 billion last year, more than any other country in Europe. But there's now a pent-up tidal wave of investment that could come to this country from people who see all our natural advantages. Great time zone, fantastic skills, the right language, greatest universities on earth. And I know you'll have to forgive me for making political points in this speech. I wouldn't intrude being quite so political in the sanctity of a CBI speech, but this is an election campaign, ladies and gentlemen, so I've got to make no bones about it. One of the advantages of voting Conservative in this election is that we can and will get it done, and get it done in a matter of weeks. We have a deal that is ready to go. Just add hot water, stir in pot. It's there. The skeptics said that it couldn't be done, and they were wrong. They said we'd never get a great new deal of the kind that we have got. This deal allows us to maximise all the opportunities of Brexit, from free ports to free trade deals, from cutting VAT on tampons to banning the cruel export of live animals. We can do exactly what we promised, take back control of our money, our borders and our laws, and we can take back control of our immigration system and decide democratically who gets here in the interests of the UK economy and of every sector of UK industry and manufacturing. And of course, what this deal does is it gives, which is I think what everybody wanted in particular, certainly what I was trying to achieve, is it gives business complete stability and certainty about the arrangements that we have with our friends and partners in the EU as we make the transition in January, as we come out in January. And as I say, the best thing of all is it is done. It's the Blue Peter deal. Here's one I made earlier. And by the way, it has the support, just in case you're interested about the political backing for this deal, it has the support, the explicit support, of every one of the 635 Conservative candidates at this election. Every one. And I hope the implications of that are clear to you for what I hope will happen in Parliament in just a few weeks. So all we need is 9 more seats, and we can deliver Brexit in January. If we get a working majority, we can get Parliament working for you, and we can then unleash the potential of the whole country and get on with our one nation Conservative agenda.